When I want to file PIL within Supreme Court that Gandhi is not Mahatma.
So as far as the PIL that you speak of is concerned, trust me, random people reach out to me on Instagram and other places saying, "Sir, आप ये क्यों नहीं करते? आप क्यों वो क्यों नहीं करते?" They don't understand what is the level at which I wish to operate.
When I want to file PIL within Supreme Court that Gandhi is not Mahatma. And another question. This question is when leftists were able to get everything done within like couple of hours, like 1 to 2 hours, they can move the Supreme Court even during the midnight. As a constitutional attorney, under freedom of speech, why can't you get the string reveals back into the public?
Okay. So as far as the PIL that you speak of is concerned, trust me, random people reach out to me on Instagram and other places saying, "Sir, आप ये क्यों नहीं करते? आप क्यों वो क्यों नहीं करते?" They don't understand what is the level at which I wish to operate at. I have written 2 books, each of which I can confidently say put together at least constitutes a single PhD thesis. And I've done so within a period of 2 years, spending 6 months and 12 days in the first book and 6 months and 21 days in the second book, balancing my professional commitments. And I too have a life. People forget that. I have to do that as well.
I bought those.
You have to realize that when you go to court often for these causes, you're trying to address a symptom as opposed to the cause. Please understand this. What is it that the books have done? So people have asked me, आपको केस लड़ना था, आपने book क्यों लिखा? I'll give a very good answer to this, and I know why I did this exactly. This was thought through, this was very calculated. Because from 2016 to 2019, having participated in multiple dharmic matters, I could see a common problem across the board, which is that of institutional mindset. That the institutional mindset refused to look at the issue from a dharmic perspective, because it was heavily buried under layers of coloniality. That's when I decided to write the book. When I was fighting the Padmanabha Swami case, we were looking at the instruments of accession of multiple princely states before they became part of the Indian Union. Each of the princely state was of religious character. Each of them had a titular deity. Mewar has Ekling Ji. Gajapati has Jagannath Ji. Travancore has Padmanabha Swami. Cochin has Tripunitra. So there are multiple princely states with religious character. How did these multiple religious princely states give rise to a secular Bharat? The components are religious in nature, but the whole is apparently secular. How did that happen? What is this trick? I don't understand. So that's how I started looking at the entire issue. And then people said, given your research, you should put this in the form of a book. That's how I started working on the first book. And I'm very proud of making this point, that the book has had an effect that 10 cases wouldn't have had. You know why? Youngsters who were struggling to respond to allegations and stereotypes on campuses finally got the ammunition they needed to respond in those places. People who rubbished scholarship of the dharmic side as WhatsApp University were forced to shut their mouth. They were forced to shut their mouth because I said, next time you say WhatsApp University, I'll take you to the cleaners. Then you will see what I can do in court. Because that stereotype needed to be busted, that this is a non-intellectual side which has absolutely no brains. The only thing it's capable of doing is to wield a lathi and shout Jai Shri Ram. No, Jai Shri Ram will come from the sophisticated voices of this community now. Jai Shri Ram. I made sure that in the most leftist of campuses, the moment I enter, the chants will start. Jai Shri Ram will start under any circumstances. So, realize that some battles have to be fought in court and outside the court. And I think I'm well positioned to fight both these battles. I know the game of optics, I know the game of articulation, and I know the game of narrative building. I have spent a lot of time and a lot of energy. ये सफेद बाल ऐसे थोड़ी आए. It's a product of insomnia. So I have done so much to ensure that I'm prepared for this. So I will not take up every riffraff matter. I'm very clear. There my professional ego will reign supreme, period. That's the hard line. That's the hard red line.